Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum of In the Streets with Big Stone. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm reading an headline in the Star newspaper. And the headline read like this: Gangsters sending people to join security forces. And this article is about our Prime Minister making this revelation. And I'm taken back because I want to read more and see exactly what our Prime Minister is talking about in regards to people actually sending young men into our security forces to learn the craft of a security force operation and then come back and get involved in criminal activities. Now, this concerns me because as a young man, I was a member of the Jamaica Defense Force and also a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And both of these forces, I joined them on my own. I wanted a career as a member of the Jamaica Defense Force because I came out of a boys brigade, a boys club, marching band, marching in the streets of Montego Bay. And I also became a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force because the salary at that time in 1975 was a little bit way low for me. So I joined the police force for a more bigger salary. We're talking about $367 a month. Not much, but a big difference from $40 every fortnight, which amounts to about $80 a month. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the article says some of the persons parading on the nation's street wearing police uniforms or army fatigues and carrying weapons with them may be criminals who have been nurtured by gangsters. Prime Minister Andrew Holness said on Thursday that gangsters are investing in the education of children in the hope that they will serve their criminal purposes. The gang postures as if they are protectors of the community. They posture as if they're giving opportunities to young people. They even posture as if they are legitimate business people, Holness said. He warned Jamaicans to be mindful that there are persons who are seeking to exert influence over their children. They prey upon the communities. They prey upon your children. They literally recruit them. You may not see it as recruitment, but the dance in your community. I'm certain you know who they are. They see your son going to school. He doesn't have proper shoes, doesn't have lunch money, and all of a sudden they are providing them with lunch money and clothes and bringing them to places. And before you know it, your son is sidetracked, Holness said. Some of the criminal enterprises are so sophisticated that they look for the brightest, pay their school fee, and encourage them to join law enforcement to become lawyers. That is the level of thinking that some of the criminals are doing. Now, they want to know the bright ones because they want them to help them with cyber crimes, the Prime Minister added. Holness' comments, which were made at a press conference at the office of the Prime Minister on Thursday, come days after bail submission made on behalf of a soldier and 34 others who are accused of being members of the Spanish Town-based Klansman gang were refused in the Home Circuit Court. In another case, Detective Corporal Lloyd Knight and 16 others are on trial for gang offenses. They are alleged to be members of the Hugh Chance Wilson's gang. Now, Jamaica, if these allegations that are made by the Prime Ministers of Jamaica are really true, and we really hope they are somewhat, not true, because our country would have been in tattered ruins to know that the brightest of our minds are moving toward law enforcement, not to serve and protect their community, but to serve and protect a criminal gang. Youngsters, I was young. I was a young man. I had peer pressure. I was very poor. But at least my mind was strong. I was very firm. I did not go outside of the law. And I tried my best to do good for my fellow citizens. Jamaica belongs to all of us. And I know things are bad. And that is why we appeal to the Prime Minister. We know you just recently called the state of emergency in a well-deserved area like Clarendon, because I was wondering why wasn't Clarendon placed under the state of emergency, as Mike Henry, the MP for that community, begged several times for that to have happened. The areas in Jamaica are going into flames. And when I say flames, I'm not talking actually burning, but the passion of some of our youngsters are being tarnished. I'm appealing to you, Mr. Prime Minister. We know you spend a lot of money to fight crime, but let's give the money to the people. The people who are the ones who commit crime. Social intervention, opportunities, jobs. Try your best, Mr. Prime Minister, to make this as available as you possibly can. And also the education system. Free up some of the penalties or free up some of the cost in order to send a poor child to school, because that is where it starts. It starts at the home. And we as all citizens of this country should start to nurture our youngsters and to keep our youngsters circumspect. May God go with this country, because this is a beautiful country. This is Marcus Garvey country. This is Usain Bolt country. This is Bob Marley country. This is Bunny Wailer country. This is Shelly Ann Fraser country. This is Big Stone country. This is Jamaica, our country. We could protect it. We could treat the youth them with respect. Make them love we like how we love them. And make them move forward for greater Jamaica. Thank you very much for watching. And I do hope you can have a great day. Thank you.